Tell me what drew you to this project.
Just the scripts, it's so cliched, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, just the scripts were really good, and I feel like it's kind of uncharted territory in terms of television. It's a subject matter that's not been done before, and it felt very fresh and new. And then the character, it was somebody that I'd never played before, and it felt like a real character piece for me. Somebody that's sort of so different to myself, and there was so much there. He's such a multifaceted character, really. So yeah, the whole package, yeah.
Well, tell me about your character a little bit more.
Well, I mean, he's a blue-collar working-class guy from Brooklyn. He had a tough past. He spent time in juvenile prison and got involved in crime when he was a teenager. And his backstory is that he got to a certain age, and the judge kind of said, look, it's prison or the army. And so he goes in the army, and he did 3 tours in Iraq. And when he was a kid, his dad instilled this passion for art in him, which he kind of lost after his dad died. And so when he's over in Iraq, one of his jobs was to guard the museums out there. And so through doing that, he rediscovers his love of art, and then comes back to New York, can't find a job, and tries to leverage his way into the art world. So that's kind of his setup, really. So he's dealing with all the sort of, he's kind of trying to shake his past, his criminal past, and start afresh, and create a new career for himself, and do it legitimately, and be a good person. But then the sort of the demons of his past kind of come back to haunt him, and he's kind of got to keep his head above water and keep these two worlds separate. The world, the criminality, and then the art world.
What do you think audiences are going to love about this show, and also the format, being the first original drama on Crackle?
I think just that it is a very different. It's a subject matter that's not been done before, and I think it's very new and fresh, and it's a different world. It's a world that people haven't seen before on television. So I think that's really appealing, and I think this is like Crackle is. It's kind of the future, isn't it? That's how we view television these days. We binge watch, and we watch multiple episodes at once, and that's how we want to do it. So I feel like it's definitely exciting to be a part of something which I think is how it's all going to be eventually.